Well, hello, we have got a brand new one-day special, and it is one-day special that no matter what type of crafter you are gonna need it. Not only want it. Now, before that, we say what is the one-day special, we have to tell you that we run a Facebook competition. This is a reason to join or to give us a like at Hochanda in Facebook, and it was to win the one-day special. So the winner is Angie Daly. So you can see her name here. If you are her, congratulations. If you are her, that sounds that good, doesn't it? Angie Daly, there it is, the name in there. Now we have got also the lovely Sam on Skype. Hello, Sam.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, and you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
Good. Now, the one-day special is, of course, the fabulous, the renowned sort and storage caddies. It is a fabulous deal that also we have them on. So you are getting 4 of them, the caddies, for £49.96, which makes it super affordable. Now, can you tell us, Sam, a little bit more about Deflecto as a company?
Yes, I can. That's what I'm here for. So we've been working with Hochanda now for probably coming up to 2 years now, and we always bring on the Deflecto storage range. Arts and crafts is quite a new kind of area for us as a business. We've been trading over 50 years, so quality is always there with our products. And I think with the craft products that we're going to show you today is, we really listened to the market to see, kind of what people wanted, how try and make something really user-friendly. And the one-day special with the 4 caddies definitely covers that off. We also have a range of other products as well, that actually some new products. I think last time I was on, which was definitely a different world last time I was on Hochanda. Yeah. We've got some of the new products I mentioned last time as well. As we're going through the product there, you can see nice clear canisters, which that was a lot of the feedback that we had when we were designing the product was, can you make sure whatever storage unit you're designing, can it be clear so we can easily identify the items that we're trying to find. We've covered that off with this product really well. The fact that you'll notice the grey levers on the side lock the 2 units together. Now you can lock all 4 together as well. That's thanks to sorry, Paola.
No, go ahead.
And that's thanks to the grey levers that you can see at the side of the product. So that basically enables you to stack them together once they're locked in, which that would normally be me doing that demonstration. Yeah. You've done that really well. You've got them locked in. You should be able to lift those up as one set.
And there it is. They are all there. I think they are all set. And then they are all now, of course, the ones that I'm demonstrating with are Leona's. Our Leona loves their Deflecto storage, and she has been using, and she has quite a few of those ones. And probably you are at home the same. You may have got the one-day sort of a different configuration of the one-day special, but you maybe have run out of space. So now today is the day to grab 4 more caddies to build that collection in. Also, you might be one of those ones that never has gotten before, and I think the one-day special today makes a lot of sense. One of the things I remember last time we worked together, we were talking about going into the booth, if you have to store things away from the table, you need to have things that you can make them thinner, basically, or as tall as, because sometimes we don't have, we have a cupboard that is not that high. So then to be able to put just one caddy beside each other is brilliant.
Yeah, so the fact that you can actually break down the layers of the product. So as we mentioned, you are getting 4 within the offer that we do have today. Yep. I think one of the great things, kind of as you were just showing there, is that you can, if you only need 1 out of that stack, it's quite easy just to take the 1 with you. So as you mentioned, if you haven't got space to store all 4 units together, you can break them down. Maybe to put 1 under the bed, one under the desk, 1 in the cupboard. There is space. You are going to find space to put these items. And I think because there's individual canisters as well with inside each unit, if you just wanted to take the double or the single, you can do that. You haven't got to take the whole unit with you. So as I mentioned, we try and make it really user-friendly, and we feel we've done that really well with this product.
Now, the other thing I love, and I completely agree on that sense, is transparent, so we can see exactly what we have got in here. So you can see this is Leone, so she has got a bunch of mini ink pads, pens, pencils, glitters, has got more pens here. Now, if I go through here, again, so it has got some gesso, glitters, embossing powders, sponges. I can see exactly where it is, and that's a great thing. At home, I have got a couple of them, and what I use them also, like you mentioned, I take the canisters out, so I have got the canisters on the shelf because this doesn't quite, I don't need that. So I have got the canisters, and then if I have to come here, I just put them onto the carrying caddy. So there is so many, it's really versatile system of storing your craft products, but not only craft products is it for, you can use other things as well to store it.
Yeah, so I think with the product, we designed with kind of crafters at the forefront of why we were designing this product. But but myself, I do not craft, as I've mentioned many times. If you were to have a look around my house, which we won't do, you'll see my wife and children running around like mentalists. But you would see the caddy being used for storing child storage. So I use it for like the modeling clays, the different cutters that you use, home baking. See them in the shed with screws, bolts, drill bits. So yeah, they really do work well for other storage, not just arts and crafts.
Yeah. And absolutely, and I love that idea. I recently going through the cupboard in the bathroom, and you have got bits and bobs. These will organize them perfectly, and being clear, you will be able to see everything clearly. In each of the caddies, you are getting 1 of the doubles and 4 of the singles ones, right? Is that correct, Sam?
Yes, so you're getting 16 of the single canisters in total and 4 of the double ones in the one-day special that we're offering today.
Perfect. So you can then mix and match them. So you could have maybe a double or, of course, or the, like Leone had one with 2 of the doubles and 2 singles, and you can mix and match building it up. Right, your one-day special, you are getting this, 4 of those caddies with, of course, the canisters that fit perfectly inside. 10% of the stock for the whole 24 hours that a one-day special should last for has already gone. Your item number 903010. Now, we have got a brand new item here, Sam. Is this what you were talking about when we were talking about the brand new items from Deflecto?
Yeah, so I've kind of been promising to bring these on for some time now. We took delivery of them, I think it was at the back end of last week. So the first one that we're showing here is the, it's like the painter's, the painter's bucket, the painter's companion. And the reason that we designed this product was more aimed at the kind of fine art. And I know that there's, someone that I think is it Matthew Palmer that I believe
Yes, Matthew Palmer, yeah.
I was hoping that if I would have been in and he would have been there, I would have got him to have a look at the products. I'm sure he would have liked them.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure.
One of the really clever designs with the products, if you look at the handle itself, so it does have the carry handle.
Yeah.
And you'll notice the way that we've designed it is you can actually lay the brushes on the handle. So if you've washed them or you're still using them,
can I say something?
There we go, yeah, so you
genius.
can store them nice and secure.
Now that is absolutely genius. Now, I kind of was wondering, and I was thinking, that must be something important, but I'm going to let Sam tell me what it was. Now, my dad is an artist, a fine artist, and by the way, it's his birthday today. I just mentioned it. Happy birthday, Dad. But one of the things I learned, and he was most insistent on, is that you should never dry a brush never leave a brush onto the water like that, and you should always let it dry completely flat like this. And that's great, but there is a problem sometimes when you kind of, if it dries, like kind of there is like a little drip, kind of it rolls away. This is genius. So you can put it like this. So if it's very wet, you can put it like that. So kind of the dripping goes in, but you can, it's fabulous. It's genius. Great job, Deflecto.
Glad you like it.
Yeah, I just like, and this £13 and 98 pence for both of them. It's a bargain. It's an absolute bargain. Please do check out your baskets for this because it is fabulous. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the paint tray as well?
So this product again was another product that we've launched in our fine arts range. And the idea is that you would use it as a paint palette, so you can have lots of different colours in there. It's got a nice Loctite seal on there as well. There's a good space in the middle of the palette for mixing your different paints.
Yep.
So I think in total there's 15 wells around the outside.
Yep.
And then there's 4 in the center as well. So you can see you've got great areas for mixing. You've also got some areas to store the paint as well.
Yeah, and also I was looking at it because one of the ways that I love to add acrylic paint to my projects is with mini rollers. I have got big one mini roller and that works so well. So as well I could do a degradation palette in here, and even this one you can see that is larger. I could go even with a larger brayer should I wish to do it. Also it comes with a lockable lid as well.
Yeah, so the reason we've done that is, is hope that it would prolong the paints actually inside. Is if you, I kind of next to me show you can see the product has a rubber seal on the inner side of the lid.
Yep.
So as you've locked it down, it should give an element of it being airtight as well.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can see. Now, this is very, very, very busy. So please do check out your baskets as soon as you can for this item. What's the stock level? You said, okay, 20% already has gone. I'm not surprised. I think it is genius. Can I ask another question, Sam, before you? What exactly is this little? Is it designed for a specific reason? The little.
I'm not 100%. I think probably what it is to prevent water just holding in there. It would sort of run inside to there.
Or absolutely. Maybe, yeah. I think
just like an area for kind of cleaning the brush or like dabbing the brush off, and then it would run inside.
Also, can I say, as a painter's daughter as well, I can tell you that those ridges at the end is very important to make sure that the brush is properly clean, because you would need those ridges to make sure that you remove any paint that you may have here. Fabulous design, fabulous price, £13 and 98 pence for both of these amazing items. You're saving £3. Grab yours. Your item number is 128689. It's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Now, the next one, I have to tell you that not only you are getting one of them, you are getting a second one, so you're getting 2 of those ones. Right in here, what we are getting in this fabulous item is a carrier box, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, so this so this product again, with a clear design, so you can be able to see what's inside. And this this product we've we decided to bring to market on the basis of it's slightly smaller than the caddy. It has the neat little tray that you've taken out. But I think as well, this one really is a great all-round type of storage product. And then we've added some nice elements to it. There's the ruler on the top of the lid. There's the snap tight lid function that you see there, so that keeps the items in the top of there nice and safely. Has the carry handle again, and I think the actual size capacity of that product, I think you will be surprised when you do get it home. It's a good, I'd say it's like a really large lunchbox, if like the kind of tower ones that you can get.
Definitely. And I love as well because there are some pots of paint that you may store at the bottom, so you have got more depth into here, so you can see that depth. And I love the handle as well, so it kind of, and also I have to say everything that Deflecto does looks good as well. It's just that, and we like to have our storage that looks good. If you want to go for the mini storage boxes, remember you are getting 2 of those ones. 571422 is your item number. £16 and 98 pence for 2 of those ones. Now we are going a little bit super size with that one. So this one you are getting 1 of this size and 1 of that very large size. Sam, can you talk us through this smaller one then?
Yeah, so again, it's a good sized size storage. I think if you were to liken it to probably like a fishing tackle size box, it's not too dissimilar to that in length. I believe it's around about 30 centimeters in width.
Yeah.
You know, the nice, you know, relatively clear, so you would be able to see items stored inside there. The carry handle again, the secure snap on the front to keep things nice and safe, and you do have the tray option again for storing smaller items on the top. And I think, you know, this would be a good, you know, as we mentioned earlier, lots of our storage is good all-round storage, and again, this is one that you could see being used not just for arts and crafts.
Absolutely, like tools, like DIY tools. I'm thinking also like maybe hairdressing sort of elements, or maybe you know, like the stuff. I don't know what you call them, but you know, like the hair ties and things like that. For a little girl as well, that would be absolutely fabulous. Now, and then you have got the larger one as well, and then we're going to put the larger one. Now, this one, I love the hidden pockets that are very much on plain side here.
Yeah. So with that one, you know, we'd shown you the smaller version of that a few moments ago.
Yeah.
This is just, you know, it's just a lot bigger in size. There's a lot more capacity on that unit. It's got the, you know, durable carry handles, nice and clear. Again, so you would be able to see things inside that storage tray, which is a it's a function that we keep, you know, you'll keep seeing with this range with ourselves, and that's just designed for you to put smaller items on the top. You know, you may not want paintbrushes sat at the bottom of there. You put them on, you know, use the little tray for that. The fact you can take the tray out as well, so if there's any items that you needed in the tray, you can do that. And you'll notice on there as well, there's the we've kind of embossed the ruler into the top there. So if you did need to cut something, whether that be some wire, some ribbon, or so you have that option as well. Nice little feature added.
So if you want to go at home for this bundle, remember you are getting the large one and the smaller one. You can see them both here. £30 and 98 pence, saving £10. 741754 is your item number. Then we have got the storage trays, and well, let's put it here. There we go. I got it. The drawers and the storage trays. Sam, this is one of my all-time favorites, Deflecto products. I have got a couple of them at home, and I did send earlier some pictures, because I think everybody, especially if you have got a, you know, this flat pack. Well, there it is. This is my own studio at home, and I have got a flat pack furniture thing. And you can see here that I have got the foam, I have got ink pads in there. I use it for different things that what it's supposed to do. But Sam, we have got also here the ones from Leone, from her studio, and you can see here, this is what it's meant to be for papers, isn't it?
Yeah, so we, you know, when we designed this product, and this has been on, I know, a few times, and it's just done really well. And I think, you know, one of the things that I was surprised at is that you do spend a lot of money on buying the materials, and 12 by 12 paper, which is what this unit is designed for. It isn't cheap, so it just makes sense to store it. You know, store it safe. It also, also looks good. It's clear. You can easily see what's inside. And we've just tried to, again, make it user friendly with the holes in the front of those drawers that you were showing a moment ago. It's just, they're there for a reason. It's just so you can lift the paper up to prevent you scuffing the edges on the card or the paper that you're trying to get to.
Absolutely. And I have to say that, because I store my 12 by 12 paper in a different way, but I find that this is essential now into my craft room, because what I do as well, the drawers, is my project drawer. So what I would do is, so for instance, I'm doing a show next week with a brand new company from Spain, and she has got 12 by 12 papers, stamps, she has got the stickers, she has got even a journal, and everything fits on a 12 by 12 drawer. So I have got my Aluafit, which that's the name of the company, drawer here. So it's so versatile. And like you said, Sam, it looks so good as well. It just looks good in any house. So even if you have got, the flat pack furniture store, if you have got one of these cube furnitures, the drawers and the trays will fit perfectly in one of these cubes. And I have to say that it looks so good. Every time that I look at it, it's just like, I can find my stuff, so I use my stuff, but also It looks good, and it's very important. As crafters are visual people, so we love that. 367901 is your item number, and of course you have got that FlexiBuy option if you want to spread the cost. If you want one-off payment, £45.98 is your price, saving £5. But remember, you can spread the cost into interest-free payments of £22.99. You pay PMP today. Then we have got, now this one is again one of those ones that is absolutely fabulous items. Now you are getting one of the caddies, then you are getting 2 large storage containers, and then you are getting 2 trays. So this is all you are getting in here, right? Now, can you talk us through, Sam, exactly the idea behind the larger canister with the tray?
So because the caddy, the canisters that come as standard with the caddy, the 1 medium and the 4 singles, we also realise that there are larger items that are used for crafting, so whether that be like the larger dressmaking scissors or kind of the longer needles, or I think there's like some meter rolls of paper that would fit in there as well. The largest canister is 30 centimetres in length, and then we've also added the project tray. Yep. That fits inside that unit, so you're getting storage within a storage unit with less kind of with this combo, and that tray will lift out. You still get the benefit of the storage underneath with the project tray on top.
Yeah, and actually, I love the project tray. For beading is perfect. I remember the last time we had it on, I was looking at the attention to detail. Now, can you see that little edge that comes up, and then kind of the recess here in those little elements in there? You can see them there. Now, that is because when you close it down, those recesses in here is to accommodate them, but also means that if you have got beads or something like that, make sure that there is no gaps between them, so you can have beads and they will not move around the compartments, which I think that attention to detail is incredible. And also the soft bevels sort of edges in here, so it means that to access, if you have got eyelets, you have got beads, you have got something like that, is easily reachable as well. But if you want to go for this one, it is bundle 203736 is your item number, £29.95. This one is the ones as well that it makes a lot of sense if you are one of these people that wants to have the canisters on the shelf and then just mix and match and just use the tray for moving around. This is an option that for me suits me very much. Another product that I really, well, I kind of like love all of the Deflecto products. This one I'm very lucky, and I have got 2 of them. Now this one, Sam, you told us that it was developed for washi tapes, isn't it?
Yeah, so when I think when we were looking at this product, and as I mentioned before, we are an American company, and washi tape in America was, when we were looking at this, was huge. So we noticed that there wasn't really much kind of storage on the market to house washi tapes. And I think it will hold over 100 rolls of washi tape within each unit.
Wow.
But what we found is that, we're calling it the drawer desk storage unit. It's just, again, it's another good storage product to have around the house, or even
absolutely
where you can store lots of different items in there, not just washi tape.
Now, one of the things I have at home, and I think we have got the pictures that I sent in as well, the ones that I've got 2, and I have them right beside my desk, and then you can see it. So I have got washi tape, which my collection is, I thought it was very extensive, but it took just 1 drawer. I have got my makeup brushes for blending inks. I have got sponges. I have got embossing powders. Now, this is a very, I love my own wow embossing powders. I am surprised how many do they fit in each of those drawers. Like you were saying, it fits about 150 washi tapes of a standard width. Obviously, I had some that are very, very wide, so obviously those ones you are not going to fit 150. But it's just phenomenal. And also the other thing I love about this one, Sam, is the fact that it's not that deep. And that's very handy when you want to put them into your, right beside your table. So it doesn't take that much space, but it's really handy to have.
Yeah, I think with that product, as you know, you are right. It's not a large unit, so it's not going to take up much space. on your desk. If you were to sit that on a shelf, you know, it would easily kind of sit on a, you know, on a normal whip shelf as well.
Yeah, and that's important because, but it did surprise me. I'll tell the story when I got mine, and I thought, I'm not sure. I don't have, you know, like I don't know if I'm gonna where I'm gonna put it. It's gonna take too much space. Now it's amazing. It's deceiving how little space takes, but how it's like a TARDIS. How much stuff you can fit in. And again, it's one of those ones that for your essentials at home, whether you are a crafter, whether you have got a home office, you are working from home more now these days, aren't we? You know, this is something that looks good, but also being clear, you can find exactly what you are looking for. And of course, that has got like chrome-looking knobs as well on the top, on the front of the drawers. £13.99 makes it super affordable. And if this is the only purchase that you make from Deflecto today, it is really affordable, but also really useful. 789099. Also, it's really good for if you have got cables and you want to have a drawers that kind of just make sure that your cables don't get entangled. They are really good because you can see that they have got dividers, so that way you will have them make sure that all the cables remain untangled. Another one of my favorites, I mean, I think I have got everyone is my favorite. Can you talk us more about, Sam, about the interlocking marker pots, please?
Yes, so these, you're getting 2 of them in total. So they, you know, we designed them with markers, you know, in mind for this particular product. But as you can see from you know, the pictures that we've shown, you could use them on your desk for pen storage. You could use them for brush storage. You can store them on the side. They actually interlock together as well. So you'll notice that there's some, basically it's a dovetail. So they slide together nice and secure. And one of the, if you haven't seen this product before and you've purchased the one-day special, these will actually fit inside the one-day special as well.
Oh, yes.
So you will notice they're roughly the same size as a single canister.
Yep.
Now, I will add on this, you can't stack other caddies on top of this. This would need to be your top layer. So as you can see there, you've taken the one out, and then that one, you know, the marker pot will now sit in there nicely.
Nicely and securely. I also love, I do have a couple of them as I had them connected, and I remember that again, the attention to details, I was really blown away because at the beginning I thought, why do you have to connect them both sideways and you have got it also lengthways? But it made so much sense because at the beginning I had them like this, and then I decided to change the situation, and then I put them that way. So all these possibilities make sure that you can fit them in perfect place. Also, I love that you have got the rubber kind of divider in here, which makes it, especially when you have it a vertical storage, it means that it doesn't fall off as much as it would if it was completely clear. But I love it. And also, some people use it for brushes to kind of, again, to clean them up, to kind of dry them up, and then they kind of keep them flat like this to dry. I have tried here, you can see different brushes, different pens, different markers, and they fit very nicely indeed. Also, I have got a Freedom price. If you are a Freedom member, £10.78 is all you are paying, making a saving of £4.20. If you're not a Freedom member, of course you can, but it obviously doesn't have that additional saving. 867361 is your item number. Can I say that this is also one of my favorites? I do have a few. Now, this one, you know, I adore this product because it takes so many markers. Now, if you have them as they are, it stores 80 markers. Now, that's a lot. That's a very lot. But look at that. Look. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about this, Sam?
Yes, so this is the marker accordion. Now the reason it's called the accordion is because of the hinge system that you're demonstrating there. So it kind of moves in the same way that an accordion, if you imagine that motion, the in and out of an accordion, that's why we called this product our marker accordion. You are getting 2 of them, so that's 160 markers in total. You can store. Again, it's for crafting on the go, so it has a neat little handle built into the lid of the product. You've got the clear top, so as we keep saying, clear storage, so you can quickly see what products, what markers you've got in there. And I think, one of the things you've just shown there is we can't guarantee it for every marker on the planet, but we've measured enough of them so if it did topple over, they still stay nice and securely in the area that they're located as well.
Now, I have got 2 of them. Now, another trick that I discovered after getting mine is that you can see them top and bottom. So I do have got a lot of alcohol markers, and I do love them and use them. But you can see how nicely they sit. Now, that's without the lid, obviously, but usually I store them with the lid ready to go. But you will notice that I have got quite a few more than 80 per caddy. And the reason is, I'm going to tell the director, if we can then look back at it in 1 second, because this comes off as well. And so as you build your collection of markers, you can keep those ones in, and then when you reach a point when, like me, you have got more greens, then you can take it out and do not dispose of it because it has got another use. You can fill more of them. Also, then if sometimes for cardstock, so for instance, when you are making a card, you can get pieces of card in here, so the right card for the alcohol markers. Now this piece, if we go back to the picture, can you see it in the middle in the bottom shelf? So I use them to further storage. So so everything in this bundle is just phenomenal. I love it. You can tell, can you not, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, someone might, you might be a little biased maybe, but you love every product, which for us is good. We deem you a professional crafter, so it's good to get positive feedback about our products.
Yeah.
It's not just my word. You use the products, we can see you use them.
Yeah.
People at home that are thinking, is it as good as that?
It is.
When you see yourselves using it and Leonie using it, hopefully that will help kind of reassure someone that's looking to buy it.
I have to say, I love the price point, £31.98. It's for 2 of them. As I said, it's just not your alcohol markers. You can have your aqua ones. You can have your water markers in here. You can have brushes in here as well. You can store it horizontally or vertically. You can carry it around as well. I love that how they stack up nicely and neatly. And then, of course, I love the concertina snake element of these, because then storing them at home, you can have them whichever way you want to do it. Even if you have got you just wanted to have maybe some ink pads in here, you could have them here, and then you have got all the pens in there. It's just so many possibilities. This is one of those truly genius storage in here. Right, if you want to go for this one, your item number is 088849, £31.98 for both of them. Now, we have got here the mountain bars. Now, Sam, could you tell us about what they are for?
So, this product's great if you bought the ODS, because we designed this product to house the canisters on the wall. So, we're all about trying to keep store, keep you nice and organized with your storage. Now, this product will go on the wall. You do get the screws and the raw plugs within the packaging. Just check that they're suitable for your wall. You can actually hook the canisters on and off this aluminium mounting bar, which just enables you to keep workspace nice and clear.
Yeah, indeed. We have got a picture that showcases exactly how it is. And I think it's fabulous because this one is with using the ribbon, but like you were saying, you can have them there, easily reachable. You can see exactly everything. And then if you are in the move, you just put them on the caddy, but you don't need to do it. Personally, I love the idea of especially a narrow place or even behind the door, like not on the door, but behind, when you open the door and there is that space that is not that usable, you can put some of that, and then you have the canisters there, so it doesn't take that much of space anywhere else. I love this idea. You're getting 2 of them. They are 22 inches in length. You can see that it has got a recess, so then the canisters sit there. You can see there. If you want to go for this item, 245678 is your item number. $9.99 is your price. And this one, I do not have this one, but Leonie does have it, and I'm very, very jealous. Can you talk us about the tablet stand and a smartphone stand, Sam?
So I think most people these days do have either a smartphone or a tablet. I mean, or if you don't, you could use it for like a recipe book or menu book for cooking, or you could use it on the table. And if you wanted to read, you could also use it for that. But we've designed it with the tablet for tablet and smartphone use. It folds really compact, so you can see there that's easily going to fit inside a handbag, inside a a laptop bag, a rucksack. I mean, when we go out for dinner with my children, we do take one of these with us, and we'll set it up on the table. We get a little bit of peace and quiet whilst children watch something on the tablet. So they really are they're just a useful product to have around the house or just on you.
Yeah, definitely. And I love that it has got the rubber kind of bag in here, so it's less slippery. I mean, it will stay in place better. But also that undulation at the bottom. Is this for the charger?
Yes, it is. So if you can imagine the tablet or the the smartphone on there, it will enable you just to be able to get your charging lead through there, so you can have it still on the stand, but charging as well. Which is very important.
I think it feels also very much quality. In fact, that falls completely flat, and you can have it there right beside. It's not just a tablet. Also for books, for recipes, like you were saying, you can have it beside the bookstores in here. Now, this is getting very, very busy. This item, this bundle, 20% of the stock has already gone. £12.98 makes it also. Look at that saving of £10, but also means that this is a fabulous. I would grab one for myself and one to have as a present for maybe my dad. I'm gonna get a little bit late, but anyway. But it's a kind of all genders as well. Everybody who has got a tablet or a smartphone can relate to needing one of those ones. 309 and 092 is your item number. Remember that saving of £10. Do grab yours by checking out those baskets. Now, we have got the six-tub carousel. Again, looks amazing, doesn't it, Sam? But it's very useful.
Yeah, so your clear canisters, it's on a rotating base. So if you did have that kind of in the corner on a shelf, you've just shown there, the canisters do come off. So you can, you don't have to leave it as one fixed unit. You can take the canister that you need with the items in to your workstation or your desk, or move them just somewhere different in the house. Nice and clear, so you can see everything inside, and the white lids as well just look great.
Absolutely. Now, if you want to go for this at home, your item number is 128125. You have got the price £14.99. However, we do have got another option as well for you, which is the 9, because you are getting 3 of the double deckers, as I call them, and then you are getting 6 of the kind of single deckers. Now, £15.99. Now, you were saying a household item, and I think this is fabulous for anywhere in the house.
Yeah, so although we do need to have, the product isn't food safe, so you wouldn't be able to store something that isn't in its own packaging, or kind of skin, say, or sweet, something like that. But you are right, they are good for kind of especially cake decorators, the different piping nozzles that you can get, the cupcake holders, the little cutters, all those things that you would put into a drawer that could potentially get damaged in a drawer. This is a great unit for keeping those sort of items safe.
They are, and also, like for instance, our tech office here at Hochanda has got one of those ones for cables, for photo cards, those connectors, those kind of leads, things like that, plugs, different adapters. That sort of thing works really well. I'll tell you why I use mine. I use it for little beauty products. So you have got nail polishes, so you can have one for nail polishes. One can be for, like I was saying, maybe night creams or little things like that. It's just handy to have, and again, the clear signs of it means that you can see exactly what you have in. Also, they are stackable, so if you invest in more of them, you can have them all in one tower. 207-206 is your item number, making a saving of £4, £15.99. Now, Sam, thank you so much for joining us from the safety of your home. I think Alex will be talking to you at 8 o'clock, so thank you for that. And I think tomorrow morning as well with, I think, Yanis or Haley.
Yes, we've got a busy day tomorrow,
Yeah.
3 shows, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, thank you so much, Sam, and stay
Thanks.
safe as well. Take care.
Bye.
Right. Oh, it's lovely that we can have our guests, whether they are here or at home, to make sure that they are as safe as you know, following all government guidelines. Now, of course, apart from Deflecto, we have got other, you know, really 7-day savers, really, really affordable prices in this one as well. If you want adhesives, adhesives are something that we all need a little bit or a lot, depending. Foam squares, tape runners, and double-sided tape. Now, this one at £19.99, making a saving of £13.897. 211 is your item number. Then we have got Fiskars scissors next, 24 centimeters. They are a large pair, but they are absolutely phenomenal. It cuts sharp to the very end, £11.99. I have got this exact same pair in orange, the original, but I prefer the white. Now, one of the reasons I love white is because you can have them, dedicate them for, you can write in there with a Sharpie marker and say fabric, paper, so then you don't mix them up. I love mine for you know, anything to do with fabric, but of course it can work for paper as well. And then we have got the Woodland Leathers genuine leather bound journal. Wow, that's amazing. 7.6 inches by 5.3 inches, and of course it has got a beautiful closure as well. 247-395 is your item number. £26.99, making a massive saving there. But the one-day special. Now, the one-day special is something that a lot of crafters, by the way, oh yes, did I sell one of them? Did I? Where did I put? Oh, sorry. Kind of now it's just like kind of, one of them has already been taken off. Now, of course, I just kind of grabbed it from the other place. Now, of course, what you have got in here, I'm going to just put it. Can we get also the canisters from the to a small, no, to one large? Yeah, perfect. He knows his stuff. He's leaving them. Yeah. Okay. I need to tell you, over 20% of the one-day special has already gone. And remember that one-day special launches at 6 p.m. every day, and it should last until the following day at 6 p.m. However, that is if stocks last. And you know what? We know that we are very busy, so I wouldn't hesitate to check out those baskets to make sure that I do not miss out. Whether it's the first time that you are been tempted by Deflecto, whether it's the, you know, you are one like Leone who has got, they are not all of them, I mean, she has got even more. Our Lottie as well, producer Lottie, she loves them as well. She has got as big as Leone, and now I think she was really much looking forward to getting those ones. You know, our Janice, our lovely Janice, presenter Janice, she was on like, how do I order mine? That was kind of thing, and it's like, because usually I'm in the building when I order mine, so I go upstairs. I said, can I give them a call? It's like, yeah, you can, don't worry, you can still do it. This is one of those items that the way that you make it work for you, it will be different, a little bit of different for everybody. The reason is because, and this speaks of the quality of the design, the quality of the product itself. Personally, I think the one-day special is fabulous. This is what I got originally, is the 4 trays. I have them in a shelf, and I have them, I mostly take them out of the canister, out of the cavity. So I have them maybe here, brushes, and yeah, you can have brushes in here. I just keep the lid open. So there is that versatility. The other thing I love about this is that if you are somebody like our Leone that crafts both here and there and everywhere, and that can be, you have got some stuff in the, you know, attic room, and then you craft in front of the TV downstairs. It doesn't need to be involving a car. You want something that is with lids. You want something that you know that if you know, you kind of go like this a little bit, it's not, the contents aren't gonna fall off. Everything is gonna be nice and neatly. Also, you know what, we do craft on the go as well. Sometimes we have to go in the car and things like that. Now, I had a problem, and it is, I couldn't find a storage solution before I met Deflecto that would fit in my boot of my car. Surprisingly, my car is not small, but the booth of the car is really low. So anything craft related it just doesn't fit. But this allows me to put them side by side. It doesn't matter how deep or shallow your booth of the car is. The same with, of course, shelves. This doesn't take that much space in there. The fact that the canisters have got also, can you see in here, two, like the double one, has got the two lid, closures as well, that extra secure. That little kind of lip in here, that is perfect if you want to mount it into the rail that we also have got in this show. Even here, can you see it in the caddy or tray itself? You have got two slots in here, so that means that I can put this in there perfectly. So when you have it in the car or when you are moving around the house, things are not going to be dancing away. Things are going to stay nice and neatly. Now, and of course, what can you put in here? This one's Arleone. It's up to you. I mean, it's just, you can see paints, acrylic paints, tools. You can lock two of them together or all four. You can see that you have got some distress inks in here, because that's a very good point. I haven't shown you this hour. Look how perfect. You can decorate them should you wish to as well. There is no reason why not. You can write on them as well what it is, but you can see exactly this is the distress oxides. I would recommend, of course, to put, things organized in a way, but you can see how you can reorganize it, having maybe 6 of the single ones, and then Leone has got in one of the other ones, I think it's this one, what she has done is taken one of the doubles, and so she has got 2 doubles in here and 2 single ones. You can configure it as it works for you, and all of them are completely work alone as well as working into pairs and so much more. It's absolutely versatile. If you want to go for your one-day special, 903010, £49.96 is your price for 4 of them. Of course, it will come without the contents. These ones are Leone's, but if you want yours, you grab them by checking out those baskets. Shall we have a little video of how it works? Let's have a look. And of course, there is that wheelbase. The one-day special does not come with it, but you can invest one, and it kind of sometimes comes in on its own, and sometimes with more caddies. So it's fabulous. And this is one of the things that I love about the Deflecto. It's a craft storage that grows with you, where you can develop to suit your own needs. And one of the things that I think everybody needs, whether it's you are a mixed media artist, or an artist, or watercolor artist, or just a plain old, like me. I just like to play with pretty things, colors and paints. This packet is, I think, revolutionary. Revolutionary because I think that you have got 3 completely deep wells in here, so you can have water in there. You can see the ridges at the bottom. So imagine that you know how it is. You have painting maybe with a heavy paint or something, especially if mica. It has got mica, heavy pigments in there. It gets stuck deep into your brush, and you want to get rid of them. Put some water in here and gently but firmly, rub them against those ribs, those ridges wedges in there, and that will make sure that your, of course, your brush comes up clean. Yeah, I know this one isn't clean, but you know, I don't have water here. The other thing I like is that you have got a smaller well in here, and I believe this is so the water doesn't overwhelm that that pool in here, so kind of dribbles down there. So again, you can have a clean water and kind of all the time in there. Now, the handle I think is absolute genius, this handle. You can dry your brushes now completely flat, and you can put them like this. Can you see how you can just dry them like so many different ways? So you can have them like this, and when they are wet, you can drip them like that, so, or then just lend them like this. There are so many ways. I think it's a fabulous, fabulous thing. And the reason why you want to dry a brush completely flat is because if you dry it like this, the water sinks in from the bristles down to the glue that binds it all together. So that's not good. It can rot as well, the wood in here. So hence why you want to dry it flat so the shape is fine. If you dry a brush like this, what happens is gravity takes hold of it, and then you have got a brush that is not a fine brush anymore. Fabulous price, because also you also getting the tray. Now this is not just ordinary tray, it has got of course that lid in here, which means that you have got, if you are painting, especially with acrylic paints, you are working at night or during the day, and then you want to maybe make lunch or dinner or whatever, or you just want to watch this program, maybe you want to see watch the one day special in Hochanda. Put the lid on, it has got locks, and it means that it will stay wet for longer as well. Also it means that it's portable, so imagine that you are a painter on the go. Maybe you do like to go on walks and do paint with maybe acrylic paints. You can pour some acrylic paint in here at home, then close the lid and then travel with it. It's light as well and durable, and you have got the locked in. Almost 30% of the stock of this bundle has already gone. Grab yours by checking out your baskets. You have got, of course, there are 15 smaller dividers in here, and the larger ones in there as well. This is perfect for maybe brayers as well, and not only brushes. I love that there are different size pools as well in here, so you have got all that mixability as well. £13.98 for this one. 128689 is your item number. Then we have got the smaller of the storage boxes, the mini one. Now you are getting two. Just make sure that you don't only get one, but you're getting two of these ones. It has got that lock on either side. You have got the handle in here, but it has got that hidden in plain sight divider in here as well. You have got that ruler that, as Sam was saying, if you are, you need to cut a length of ribbon, a cut length of something, that makes it really usable. You have got the tray as well. You can lift it with the handle. Remember, you are getting two of them for £16.98. You're saving £3, and your item number is 571422. And of course, it is brand new today. And then we have got the larger version of this one that comes also with that. I will call it more of a medium size. It has got the same. The larger one has got exactly the same features, but on a super size of the previous one. It has got that lid that has got the opening in here with the dividers as well. That really nice and strong handle, and then it has got, of course, that removable tray with the handle, and then a nice deep box in there. They're perfect to store a lot of different items, not just crafty, but of course we know that that's what I probably will end up using it for. And then we have got in here the second one, which has got a handle as well. And I have put some of my items in here, and you can see that there is a lot of storage as well inside. Perfect for brushes, perfect for a little bit bigger around the house. If you want yours, your item number 741754, of course, is your item number. £30.98 is your price in them. Now we have got one of my all-time favorite items, which is the trays. And I have to say, I just love the Deflecto. I love that because it looks good. It looks good and it's useful. And that's the two things that I want from storage. I want to be easily find exactly what I need, but also I need to look decent, because of course you want it to look as good as the stuff inside it. I use mine with different cards. Of course, the 12 by 12 will fit perfectly inside here. Even if we open a drawer, you can see that it has got those holes in here, so I can push it through, and you can have got all the paper in here, so you can lift it up. 12 by 12 papers, no problem. Pictures, you can see so much. At home, I use it for project trays, so I have got, like, for instance, a project that I'm working on now, papers and stickers, everything fits in. Well, not everything, but you know, crafting products as well. Ink pads, I use it as well. There's many ways of using it, and it's a fabulous price, £45.98 for 3 trays, and of course the set of 3 drawers. They are 12 by 12, larger than 12 by 12, so but they will self-fade into your cube furniture from a very famous Nordic flat furniture store. 367901 is your item number. I cannot recommend it enough, this one. By the way, we are going to, well, Alex will be back at 8 o'clock tonight, and of course at 9 a.m. tomorrow, as well as at 12. No, it's 8 a.m. at 12. Anyway, everything has changed, but there's something that